From May 3rd to May 6, 2016, the World Bank Group supported the Ease of Doing Business Initiative Conference in Nairobi. The EDBI conference is a peer-to-peer learning event on doing business reforms. It was requested by African countries and has been supported since 2010 by the World Bank Group. EDBI allows participants to share experiences and best practice from the region in implementing the business-friendly reforms scoped by the World Bank Group's Doing Business report.
We will support your efforts to reform. We will provide you with the knowledge that we have from other places in the world. We will lead you if you ask us. We will lead you to the kinds of information and the kinds of techniques that make a great nation competitive.
This year's EDBI theme on digitizing government business is a fitting one for Kenya to host.
For the time that we've been participating, we've been selecting key drivers of reforms from various government entities and making sure that they participate. And when they participate, you find suddenly there is resilience, there is commitment, and there is focus and a clear understanding of how the doing business indicators are run.
Delegates discussed how ICT supports governments deliver services faster and more efficiently to citizens and businesses in an effort to accelerate reforms. Over the past 10 years, Sub-Saharan Africa has become the top reforming region globally on doing business.
Africa is a very active region in terms of pace of reforms. In fact, if you look at the trends for the last 10 years or so, you will see that Africa is actually the second most active region in terms of reforms, but also the second most active region in terms of its improvement to the distance to frontier, its improvement to the best performers globally.
A record 26 countries participated in the EDBI 2016, a strong sign that the stakeholders engaged in reform processes around the region are keen to synergize their efforts to improve business environments across the continent.
We are pleased to see that we have more than 370 participants from 26 countries in the region represented here today. Countries present here have a common goal, and they have a common goal, which is to boost economic growth, create jobs, and improve the lives of its citizens.
I'm pleased to confirm that Kenya is committed to extending the showcase of business reforming environment best practices in Africa for social and economic good. It's therefore my earnest encouragement to all teams represented here today to seize this moment towards making Africa the next frontier.
Botswana actively participated in the EDBI 2016.
Botswana has just started its first one-stop shop, and it is for about 35 services that have been targeted. So far, we are still struggling with bringing other services on board, the local authority services, the land services. They have now started, and the BURS, that is our taxes, they have started coming. So those are the ones that have come about. And the e-construction permit is something that we are looking forward with eagerness that before the end of May, when the World Bank comes around, we should have made some steps around it.
Debates during the conference notably highlighted the need for reforming countries to focus on reform impact on the ground and to systematically associate private sector in the reform design process to facilitate their implementation. Participants also identified the urgent need for sub-Saharan government to improve access to electricity and to progress on regional integration in order to enable enterprise growth. Last, discussants unanimously recognized the catalyzing effect of doing the business report on the business growth in the region and highlighted the importance of systematic communications to inform on reform, secure stakeholder buy-in, and facilitation adoption. Zambia will host the next EDBI conference in 2017 and Cote d'Ivoire in 2018, a first for a West African country.
I'd like to invite everyone to come to Zambia next year. Because in Zambia, we are hosting the next Ease of Doing Business conference. We have a lot that we have to share. Not only what we're doing in Ease of Doing Business, but we want to see you at our tourist capital so that you can come and see one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. I mean, what a better place to discuss reforms than within the confines of the 7 natural wonders of the world.